It's December 2021 and I've created my own personal top 10 albums of the year. I'm sure yours will be different. We all have different tastes, and 2021's been fabulous for music in general, and I could have had, there's dozens of records I could have put in this top 10 list, and it was very difficult to choose, but I'm going to start now. First artist is from Oakland in California. It's Spelling, and the album's called Turning Wheel. I got this on not on vinyl, it's a digital download. The shipping was $26, which is rather a lot, I thought, for just a single disc. If you're buying more than one, it's not too bad, but just for one, it's a lot. It's Baroque dark wave. You have to really listen to it to a whole. The individual tracks themselves are really good, but if you late at night, lights out, listen to the whole thing, it's mind-blowing. Another artist from North America. Well, in fact, she's from South America. Colombia's in South America, yes it is. But she's now based in Brooklyn in New York. It's Ella Minus. It's an electronic album. She wrote the songs, she recorded them, she produced them. Not only that, she designed the synthesizers and built them herself. It's a debut album, absolutely amazing. Picked up the wrong list there. Next one, London-based artist Zoey Mead, goes by her name Wildest. She has a band. This one, a few years ago, I had one of her albums in my top 10, which was called Dream Chaos. This one's called Monthly Friend. Dream Chaos was shoegazy. This one's a bit different. It's sort of more sort of dream pop. It's extremely good. Electronic again, but she does use guitar. Having said that, her guitar goes through about 30 pedals, so it doesn't sound very guitarish, but well worth having a listen, and she's fabulous live. Another digital download this time. It's from Jose Manuel. It's called Gennara, I think that's right, which is a type of witch from where he hails from in Italy. However, he's now based in Berlin. It's absolutely fabulous. Again, a digital download. This time simply because when I found out about it, all the vinyl had gone. It's that good. Next one. This one is called Flock. It's by Jane Weaver. She's from Liverpool, I think. I might be wrong. Fabulous live. Her music's a bit unusual. This album is probably her most pop orientated one so far. That doesn't diminish it. There's nothing wrong with pop. Again, a great album to listen to. Every single track is fine. She's wonderful live too. I saw her last month, where she had 5 support artists, which is pretty amazing. The show started at 6 p.m, which is early, and it went on to quite late because everyone was fabulous. Do take a listen, it's great. Now, Goat Girl. This is a fabulous album. It's called On All Fours. Not only is the sound extremely good, they did the artwork themselves, and I'll show you that. It's absolutely magic. The previous album, despite having seen the band 3 times, I just assumed I'd actually bought it. In fact, I hadn't, which was very silly. I've seen them again this year. They were at the Fox and Firkin in Lewisham at a fundraising event. There were 10 bands on, and they decided to sort of jump on stage and join every other act, which drove the sound crew crazy, because although they'd done all their sound checks, they hadn't taken account of Goat Girl joining in. Didn't really detract. In fact, it made everything wonderful. Fabulous album, well worth getting. Number 4. This one is a digital download simply because it's not available on physical media. It's by LA artist Bianco. That's spelt with 2 I's. It's got 18 tracks. It's electronic. Not only has it got Bianco on it, Bianco's called up like every other fantastic artist there is in LA to join her on the recordings. Each track you can listen to on its own, but the whole thing, it's a suite. It's got 4 chapters and it all merges together. Well worth checking out. Number 3, Axolotis Mexicanos, and this album is actually called 3. The previous album was called Salud 2. There's a sort of a clue there how their naming conventions go. It's basically Spanish J-pop, or J-pop from Spain, and it's magic. The other reason it's on my list is I quite like Axolotis too. Number 2, a band that should be mandatory to see live, Dry Cleaning. This album, New Long Leg, I had to check that one out because it's very, very unique. I'm not sure how they're going to, as it stands, I suspect it won't last the test of time, but I don't think that really matters because they're clever people and their music will certainly evolve. When you do see them, their singer Flo, she has absolutely copious notes of the lyrics stuck to the mic stand with this little light illuminating them. I don't know why she bothers because she never reads them. She knows all the lyrics anyway, but they're there just in case. New Long Leg, Dry Cleaning, fabulous. And my final album, it's officially not an album, it's an EP. It's by Nuha Ruby Ra, and it's called How to Move. It's got 7 tracks, it's over 30 minutes long, so I think that's an album. I've bought albums in the past from artists such as Mike Kroll and the Sneaks, which have been less than 15 minutes long, which is just basically taking the mick. But this Nuha is very like, her music's like Marmite. You either love it or hate it. I think it's fabulous. It's basically Bjork meets Skansenese. The lyrics are a little bit saucy, so you probably won't have heard any of her music if you only listen to the radio, because I imagine that sort of, the lyrics preclude radio play basically. But do check it out. Do see her live. She's absolutely fantastic. I've seen her on a number of occasions. Well worth listening to. Anyway, that's my top 10 list. If you've got any comments, leave them in the comments. In the description below, I've got a link to a PDF file of the top 10 with additional information about them. Not only that, I've got my top 10 individual songs, music videos, live shows, etc. Have a look, and thank you for watching.